When living in a van or a car or something like that, is stealth the best and safest way to go? Well, let's talk about that. And some other things too. We got Debra Dickinson, travel snacks, some good news from Bigg Dogg Felix, that's right, and even some news from Paul Barger. Let's do this. All right, that's right. I want to talk about stealth camping and get your opinion. You guys that are out there van lifing and doing it, I want to get your opinion for sure. But I'm going to tell you what I think. But first, let's talk about some other things. I was out and about yesterday here on the YouTubes, and I saw that Debra Dickinson was doing a live stream, so I decided to pop on and see what was up. And it was her 65th birthday. So, yeah, I went on there and I popped on and I checked them out, hung out for a while. Her and Jenna, that's right, the frugal RV girl, hanging out, doing a little live stream celebrating her 65th birthday. So go on over to Debra, go over to her channel, click on her live stream or video, anything. Just go on over there and leave her a happy birthday message and tell her that Blind View sent you, won't you? As I was scouring the YouTubes, I came across Travel Snacks. That's right. She was doing a live stream as well. Now, she has been in New York City, hanging out, walking around, seeing the sights, getting some New York pizza. Oh, man, I could use a good slice from New York. But anyway, one of the things was she's real close to 75,000 subs. So here, well, let's just do it this way.
Speaking of, less than 100 subscribers until 75K. Ooh, last time I checked, it was like we were like 250 subscribers short of 75K. So that's actually pretty good, because ever since I've been out of the van, the snack pack numbers subscribers has dipped.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to see.
So yeah, she actually, it's kind of funny because when I started watching her, not that long ago, I started watching her, and she was out and about. She was showing us where she parks because she was doing the van life thing, and she was showing us that, you know, where she parks along the street, or she goes to like hotels or whatever and kind of mixes in with the crowd and everything. So she was doing that, and I was watching it, and all of a sudden she kind of got off the road. But anyway, she was down to, yesterday when we were watching, she was down to about, she needed 75. She might need less than that. So if you guys are not subscribed to her, what I'm going to ask you to do is go over and give her a sub. See if we can't get her, might not be able to get her 75, but let's see if we can get her at least half of that to get her to that 75K mark. And then we can watch and see what she's going to do, how she's going to celebrate. So going over to Travel Snacks and check her out. Next, we have some good news from Bigg Dogg RVer. That's right. Felix got some good news, and yeah, well, let's just let him share it.
Guys, clean, like a 2 point something, but clean. Remission, let's go remission. Man, what a year. If this would have been the year in sports, I would have been yeah. All kinds of MVPs and VIP.
That's right. Yeah, he said that it's been like that appointment to go into the doctor, it's been almost a year to the day. Is like he got diagnosed on like the 16th, and it was like the 14th or something like that. But yeah, so yeah, good news from Felix. He got a good, very good report from the doctor. Now, I know he might not like me talking about him because I'm not very fond of his good buddy, but hey, just because I don't care for Kevin doesn't mean I wish any ill will or anything to Felix. Hey, he's never said or done anything to me that I know. But anyway, yeah, it's been a journey. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Anybody who doesn't know, because I know often when we're in the live streams and other things, people do ask, so have you heard about Felix? What's up? Anything? And so there you go. I thought I would let you know because, yeah, just in case anybody hasn't seen that yet, there you go. Felix, good bill of health. He seems to be in remission and has overcome the odds. So go over and give him a nice little congrats, attaboy, thumbs up, and all that good stuff. Now on to something that I didn't expect to ever be talking about. Paul Barger. Paul Barger is no longer the bread trucker.
Well, everybody, this is the last time you're going to see me in the bread truck. I'm saying goodbye today. The bread truck has been sold. I'm at the new owner's spot where we are doing the deal, and the bread truck is not going to be mine anymore. I will no longer be the bread trucker. There is a new bread trucker that's going to be taking the wheel and taking on this awesome bread truck RV, tiny home on wheels conversion.
So there you go. It has ended. Paul Barger, no longer the bread trucker. That's right. So yeah, he handed the keys over. Got all his stuff is out of the bread truck. He took us around, showed us the bread truck empty, bare. Well, not empty, but just the build. But all his stuff is out. The new owner is starting to put her stuff in there, and yeah, he has 10 acres. Guess, yeah. In Arizona, yeah. They're doing the homestead thing there, off-grid homestead stuff in Arizona. I think he's in the Williams area. So yeah, he's got. He went down to Florida. He took a flight from, I forget where he dropped the truck off, but he took a flight to Florida. Got his dad's old 90-something Dodge pick-em-up truck dually, and it has over 300,000 miles on it. But yeah, he's driving that back to Arizona. It's going to be the property truck. That's right, the little farm truck where he can go haul stuff and go collect water and do all that kind of good stuff. All the stuff that Tater cries about that he can't. He has to pay a premium for his trash to get collected because he doesn't have a truck, and he has to get water delivered because he doesn't have a truck. But yeah, so Paul got a truck. He's not the bread trucker anymore, but c'est la vie. Things go on, life goes on. But I wish them well. I know Paul always does what Paul needs to do. I'm sure he's going to be fine. A new chapter in the life. Him and Ellie are going to be just fine. So go check them guys out for sure. All right. So the other day I did a video about Static Camper Van, his video about being in Seattle. And it gave me an idea about this stealth camping stuff. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit and get you guys' opinion as well. Now, Travel Snacks, we were just talking about her. She was a stealth camper as well. She did a little parking lot thing and all that other good stuff. And Static Camper Van's pretty much a stealth kind of guy. And then we have Chrome, on the other hand, who not so much. He's got, you can kind of tell with the solar panels and the ladder to the top and the cargo thing. But anyway, so he has a different idea. So I'm going to tell you what I think, and it's kind of like, the question is stealth camping the safest way to go? Now, this is my opinion. I'm going to tell you. So here's the thing. Now, if you're in a van and you're doing the stealth thing, people will probably think it's a work van, right? So if you're in around the cities and you're parking along the side of a street, or close to downtown, or in close to a residential area, or in a residential area, or even in a commercial area, and people see a big white van and it's all stealth. Oh, nobody lives here. It's just a van, just a work van. What are the criminals most likely to think? Hey, I bet there's some tools and stuff in there that I can steal and then go sell and make me some easy money, right? So, they'll try to do that smash and grab thing. Now, criminals don't like to be startled, interrupted, or any of that kind of stuff. Now, if they think people's in there, if they look and they go, oh, well, there's curtains are drawn and there's all kind of stuff. Somebody's probably in there. I'm not going to break in there because, again, someone's in there. So they're more likely to move along and try to find that work truck, so to speak. Now, sure, that's not 100% of the time. There are people that don't care and they will do harm to people. But for the most part, the general rule is, it's just like they say for a house. If you got big bushes and stuff in front of your house and they cover the windows, somebody's going to climb behind the bushes and they're going to break the window because they're under the cover of the bushes. But if you have a open, front and everything, and there's big lights around and everything, they don't want all that. A barking dog, and no, they don't want it. They're going to move on to someplace that's easy. I mean, these are opportunistic people, right? So if they think that your van that you're sleeping in, that you're living in, and all your possessions are in is just a work truck full of tools and all kinds of other generators and all kinds of good stuff that they might, again, like I said, be able to steal, they're going to go. Now, on the other hand, if it appears that people are living in it, you're going to draw attention from different people, like, say, the authorities. But then again, in most cases, if you do, well, like Crum says, get up and move along. Don't stay in the same spot. Don't, park, sleep, get up in the morning and look around and get your coffee and open your door and piss out on somebody's lawn or on the street, or toss your piss bottle out, or, set up your grill on the sidewalk and make dinner and, breakfast and all that bullshit. No, if you get up and you move, and then you go about your day and go somewhere else, and then at night don't go back to that same spot, then you're not going to draw attention. And people won't, say, hey, there's that van again. So basically, in other words, if you aren't that stealthy and, it's kind of obvious that someone may be living in there, if you are, not doing what you're not supposed to be doing, where you're not supposed to be doing it, people will probably leave you alone. It's just one of those things. Again, even if you do get up and come back and park, someone's going to say, hey, that van's back, and you're going to draw attention. So, if you just sleep, get up, go, I don't think anybody will bother you as much. Now, I am looking at this as, a city boy. You know what I'm saying? So, tell me what you think, especially if you are a van dweller, or you were, or even in a car or whatever, even in a school bus, I guess. But if you are out there, what do you think? What is your opinion about stealth versus just, hey, yeah, I live here, so what? Give me your opinion on what you think is a little bit safer. Would you rather be, targeted by criminals, or kind of harassed with a knock by the police telling you to move along? But, it's the thing that, if you're in a residential area, say, you're in the city. Well, if you're in the city, in most cities, you got to pay to park. There's parking meters and all kinds of shit. So that's probably not going to happen. So if you're just on the outside, you're usually around where there's foot traffic or stuff, or you're in somebody's residential area. And in residential areas, everybody has their little spot, So, out front of my house, there's these two spots are mine, and then the people across the street, those spots are theirs and their visitors, and so on. So when somebody's parking in, your spot, it's not your spot, but it's your spot. And it draws attention. And especially if you're, again, getting in and out, going to the bathroom, doing whatever, and they see that someone's in there sleeping, and they're going to call someone, whether you're stealth or not. And even in commercial areas, it's the same thing. You have people maybe seeing things on their security camera from their business or people coming in and out of work going, why is that van there? Or again, the criminals are going, hey, look, work truck. It's not in the yard behind the fence. Let's break into this one. So you're going to be a target. It's just things I think about, and I was wondering what you guys think about it. So please discuss. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think for sure. And then there's the other thing about if you are stealthing it or not, but especially if you're stealthing it and you're in some residential neighborhood and people are like, what's that van doing out there? Are they casing my house? Are they checking the neighborhood for kids? Are they going to do something, kind of nasty? They looking for somebody to snag and grab and throw in the van and then drive off? Why are they sitting there? What are they doing? So you do draw attention. The other thing I've talked about that a lot of the van dwellers don't think about, I don't think, is why police are drawn to their vans. And that is certain times a year, if a police officer sees that your windshield is fogged up on the inside, they can tell and they go, that means what's going on in there? Is it kids sitting in there partying? Is it did someone grab a female? Are they doing something that they shouldn't be doing, harming them in the back of this van? Why are these windows all steamed up on the inside? Who is in there? What are they doing? So they are going to knock. And that's something that you guys don't think about. And you're like, why these cops always harass me? Well, again, if they just go by and go, yeah, windows are fogged, probably some van dweller. And, you read in the paper the next day, oh yeah, somebody grabbed a little kid and did some horrible things to it in the back of a van. And 6 police officers drove by and didn't do anything. Those horrible cops, they don't do their job. But if they do see that and they knock on your door, why are they harassing me? I'm just trying to live. So it's a not-win situation. You can't please everyone. So, but just think about that when you are, in your van or your car or whatever, and someone notices that the windows are all steamed up because you're in there breathing and, shit happens and you are drawing attention. So again, that's just my thoughts. I don't think the stealth way is the way to go because I think, again, thinking as a city boy and the opportunistic criminals are going to go, nah, I wonder what's in that van. Let me go smash those windows or let me bust into this thing and see what's in there. And they're going to get shocked. You're going to be surprised. It's going to be a bad situation. Whereas, again, if they see that, somebody's probably living in there, I'm not fucking with that one. However, the authorities just might. If you're in a place you shouldn't be doing stuff you shouldn't be. So again, let me know what you think below. And remember, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point. The point is,
this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.